Gobert runs it with any one of a number of different players. To be Gobert and Embiid, and we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center as taking a tumble.
Donovich, as he kept his dribble alive, but the hesitation in the middle of the lane really sealed the deal. Nice move
by Embiid on Gobert. Well done by Joel. Same hamstring that bothered him last year as well. Curry searching out and finding Embiid. Nicely done by Seth Curry, who, by the way, averages 3 assists per game. Gobert, no place to go. Look at this. Sixers trying to lock all windows and doors. Finally, it is Mitchell. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Mitchell, pretty good rebounder as well, averaging nearly 5. He is a 6 foot, 215-pound scoring guard, and I do mean scoring. He'll be an all-star now for the second straight season. Very high-scoring game. The last time the teams met, 134-123. Now Bogdanovich getting it again. Bojan Bogdanovich.
He doesn't go super fast, but he makes quick decisions.
Mitchell meeting up with Embiid. Of course, he is fearless. He's already in double figures. Ingles, an excellent three-point shooter. As a matter of fact, he is their best. He is 7th best in the NBA.
No, he looks like the guy you'd pick up at the Y or like, you know, but I'm telling you, Joe can ball. And he'd laugh because we know each other. He'd laugh.
From Georgia Tech, Derek Favors.
I was confused about Georgia Tech. Are they the Yellow Jackets? Are they the Rambling Wreck?
Yes, and yes.
Yes, right? They're both.
Mike Conley back in there. George Niang, and watch out for Jordan Clarkson, number 00, on the floor for the first time as Conley hits the 3.
Been given by the good Lord above with the ability to knock down that shot. I know he's a little longer in the tooth, but still, Mike's got a lot of game to him.
Going back to Karl Malone and John Stockton, and the pick and rolls become almost like a cultural thing for them.
Well, and I'm of the old. This just shows you how old I am as Gobert puts down 2.
One-time Laker, one-time Cleveland Cavalier. Jazz keep possession. Conley barely got it off and in. It's the second time the Jazz have barely beaten the shot clock and come up with something.
I know it didn't fall, but that's a nice move.
Conley alone for 3, and that's going to be a timeout. The Jazz on another push to make it a 13-point game for the first time. Milton had Howard who slammed for 2 as that time. He was originally selected by Denver, acquired in a trade for Trey Lyles, who now applies his craft with San Antonio.
And that's what happens.
Derek Favors in there to deal with Embiid. You can see with Joel threatening to drive, that defense really collapsing in the lane there.
Clarkson could have been called.
Clarkson that time at his pocket picked. Milton taking on Bogdanovich, and he had his way. Shake Milton in the open floor. Give him 6. Harris 1 of 2, an 89% free throw shooter.
I was going to say, that doesn't happen that often.
I know. Looks like a zone here for the Jazz, doesn't it?
Does a little bit, yep.
Embiid maneuvering in. You can count it at a foul.
Up a foul on Rudy Gobert. That's a win-win-win.
Harris all the way to the cup for 2. Tobias in the top 10. Gobert makes it an 8-point game now. He steals it. The pass intended for Embiid. For the Sixers, only their 3rd turnover to 7 for the Jazz. Mitchell just getting it done as an all-star should. He's got 15.
Now on Ben, he is a much different defender than he was down in Utah as Ben backs him down.
Mitchell got hit in the face inadvertently by Simmons. Bogdanovich thinking about it. There it is. And down it goes. And again, still time for the Sixers. Shot clock is unplugged. Simmons galloping in. Embiid able to put it back. Only around that said, in the 7 games that they were without him, they went 7-0, including that win against the Sixers in February. Joel Embiid. Sixers down 4.
Time to get some stops if you're the Sixers.
Mitchell for 3. Got the roll. And here are the Sixers now out of the timeout.
Had the post up.
Got it in Simmons. Count it and a foul. Good spot by Tobias Harris. Past the halfway point of the 3rd. Mitchell for 3.
easy ones kind of rejuvenate him.
Simmons taking it back after the ball was stolen from him. They count it, and a foul as well. Ben Simmons, a couple of giant steps to the hoop in their last meeting. Mitchell, a great shot. Wow, at splitting the defense. He was going to slam it in Embiid's face.
And not the way you want to end this third period and heading into the fourth.
Simmons getting it done off the post-up. Sixers down 5. I mean, for all we're talking about with the Jazz and their big advantage in three-point shooting, it's very much a game. Is Conley a tough 2? Brooklyn Nets, who tonight are in Houston. James Harden returning to H-Town for the first time as a net, as Dwight Howard hits
4,000 and change. That's not bad.
Oh, Howard with a block on Conley. He is screaming and looking for a goaltending. Sixers can tie, go ahead with a 3. Korkmaz floating in 2, and we're locked at 92. 16 for the Jazz, and the Sixers lead it. Mitchell floating in 2 to make it a 1-point game. He's got 26. Milton challenging Favors. Beautifully done by Shake Milton. Now the Jazz looking to go in front. Mitchell taking on Simmons and having his way.
Could have been a foul on Shake. It could have been
maybe Embiid.
Yeah.
It's the alley-oop. Gobert.
Got the pass from Mitchell that time, ready to finish. Nice
Embiid getting Gobert in a fight, and Joel romping in and slamming for 2 of his 27. Mitchell, great job to keep his dribble. Ingles, another 3. Cannot repeat, cannot leave him open.
He is just too tough. My goodness.
Curry, a healthy 3. I'm going to answer Seth Curry. Simmons has Royce O'Neal if he wants him. All hands on deck for Utah. Embiid for the lead. Yes!
Insistent, indignant.
Mitchell buries the 3. Milton working it with Embiid. Joel working over Gobert. His own miss. Embiid turning garbage into gold, locking it up at 109. Bogdanovich hitting the 3. The 12th time this year the Jazz have had 20 or more threes in a game. They keep it hot, and Gobert's able to slam.
Like in college, being ranked number 1 in the preseason. What good is that?
Big possession out of the timeout, and Embiid just bulldozes into Gobert and gets 2. Simmons glued to Mitchell. Embiid helping out. Mitchell gliding in. Oh, and there's Gobert to have his back. Well, let's see what happens. Sixers need a 3 to tie. Harris challenging Gobert, having his way. Tobias Harris finally in double figures with 11. Now, who's got the 3? Here's Embiid posting up. He's got Bogdanovich thinking about a 3. There it is. Yes! Wow! High degree of difficulty. Still time for the Jazz. Tied at 118. Conley for the lead. No! And we're going to overtime. They like this matchup here. Harris against Bogdanovich. Tobias right to the cup. Got it done. Looking to the other side for Harris. And here they go. Harris against Royce O'Neal. Tobias. Got it done. Embiid and Harris were having none of it. And the Sixers get their win heading into the All-Star break. 131.